Elden Ring is a hard game. That's no news to anybody. And Elena Pierce, I don't know. Don't really know how to say her name. My bad. I know her from Funhouse, but I guess she's kind of moved on, done her own thing. She's done a lot of cool things. And she made this video a couple days ago explaining kind of the difficulties surrounding Elden Ring and how it might be a little bit too hard for some people. So you're in the middle of fighting this boss and you're like maybe 2 hits away from dying, or maybe he's a hit away from dying, and you know, mom calls you down because your chicken tendies are ready. And you can't pause the game. Even though it's a single player game, you are not allowed to pause the game. And so she made the statement that having kids playing Elden Ring is a situational disability, meaning that, you know, if your kid's trying to put a fork in a socket, you're not going to be able to go help the kid because the game doesn't allow you to pause. What she's referring to is a kind of a little inclusive Microsoft design model. And it's a little poster that Microsoft made explaining the types of disabilities people can have when playing games. And on the little example, it says permanent disability, temporary disability, situational disability. Permanent being 1 arm, blind, deaf. Temporary being arm injury, cataracts, ear infection, laryngitis. Situational, new parent, distracted driver, bartender, or heavy accent. And people really did not like her talking about this. Very, very crazy responses to just some lady on the internet saying, you know, she has a situational disability because she's a new parent. And this guy DarkMechX on Twitter said, I cannot with the wording on this. He quotes her in the video saying, it counts as a disability where a video game like Elden Ring is concerned. If you have a kid, if you have a 2-year-old, you're trying to play Elden Ring, you can't pause. That is a situational disability you have. And then he says, I've never seen my kids as a disability. Holy shit. Let's get this out of the way before we even start anything. The word disability doesn't immediately mean that you're bound to a wheelchair and you can't eat or drink without assistance, right? Disability can literally mean anything. Example being this Microsoft inclusive thing, this little example thing, right? Disability just means that you're not able to do something to your full ability, either because you are physically, mentally, or even situationally disabled, something like a heavy accent. You can't talk to people, like my grandparents trying to talk to people on the phone, and they go, hijo, come here. The guy on the phone, he's saying, and then people can't understand him, right? This is very, very, very simple situational disability. Glad we all understand that, because apparently people on Twitter don't. And I'd like to refer to my favorite meme from just Twitter, anything, you know, people on Twitter saying insane shit, normal people in real life. Hey, how's your day going? Oh, that's great. And see you later. Like, yeah, that's just how normal people talk to each other. People on Twitter are not real. Please don't use, you know, the West is falling because people on Twitter are going insane. Anyway. And then this dumbass thick stick boy, yeah, thick with 2 C's and boy spelled with the I. So I guess he's like stuck in 2017 with deep fried memes and, you know, the whole B and the fucking Nada meme, whatever the fuck. Boy! Anyway, some guy responded to him saying, everything Pierce said are the facts. It's not an opinion. She isn't, nor is Microsoft calling parents disabled, which is true. They're not disabled. They have a situational disability. Disabled and disability, 2 different things. Anyway, he said, not being able to play games for a temporary amount of time is not a disability, lol. Yes, it is. That is quite literally the term. Something stopping you from doing an action or anything is a temporary disability or situational disability. It's not, you're not disabled, but you have a disability at that time. I don't know how or why that's so hard to explain to people. Like, I don't know. Anyway. And then I wanted to look deeper into this thick stick boy because it seems like he's kind of the main arbiter of this whole situation that's happening regarding Elena Pierce and, you know, having a child and not being able to play Elden Ring. He said, in quotes, right? So he's trying to quote Elena and says, Elden Ring needs to be easier because I have kids. Which is something she never said. She never says that anywhere in the video. I don't know why you're quoting that. I don't know why you're putting it in quotes. I mean, like just... That's kind of really weird to try and pull this shit out of your ass and make it out of context, even though she never even said that. So it's not even out of context. It's just made up. Anyway, he said, do you think you're the type of chick that park in a handicap zone because she thinks having kids is a disability? Hilarious. Yeah. It's a situational disability, a term that's real. And by the way, this dude won't shut the fuck up about this whole situation, right? I think his tweet regarding the little fucking, do you think she parks in a disabled spot, got like 29 million views or something, or at least impressions on Twitter. It's made, right, this happened, I think, 3-4 days ago. He's made 21 posts about this. Right? 21 posts about Elena Pierce saying that her children are a situational disability and it'd be nice to have a pause button in Elden Ring. Can you go the fuck outside? And I looked into this guy, okay? And I was like, who the fuck is this? Saw he had a YouTube channel. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to go check on it, see if he's doing worse than me. And I found out that he's this guy called Fringita, Fringita Plays, okay? And I was like, holy fucking shit. I go to this oldest post, and it was this fucking account that this really cool YouTuber, Bullet Berry, shouted out a long time ago.
Quote, "It wasn't until recently that I found out JTech has been trying to write off myself and a few other YouTubers."
Wait, Barry. Are you talking about...
And I actually really enjoyed both of their content when I was in, like, I don't know, fucking 8th grade, 9th grade, right? And it's just, it blows my mind that this is what happened to this guy. It's crazy. And he also talks about Asmongold thing. He says, what I want to know is what his excuses are, though. He doesn't make anything creative. He doesn't edit. He doesn't write. He doesn't produce any content. He's just sit back and go live. Dude has more free time than any content creator I can think of. What do you do? You make gaming commentary videos in 2024 with little to no editing. What are you talking about? Somebody I don't really like. I think Asmongold is fucking gross.
But I shower about once a week.
Of right there?
Yeah, we were chilling.
That's, you know.
I assumed that his content would have some sort of editing, right? I go to his channel. He maybe has like 3 or 4 frames of his little animated character. Sometimes they're different animations. I'll give him that. But it's just your fucking animated character and then gameplay. You're making gameplay commentary in fucking 2024. That's what you call real content? That's your editing is all, like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's really insane to me that you can make this lazy, because commentary YouTube is lazy, okay? These videos, they're pretty fucking lazy. I'm not making any artistic craft out here, but the fact that you put someone else down, and I get it, you're punching up, but the fact that you're putting someone else down for making lazy content when you just make commentary videos, I don't think you have anywhere to stand on that. It's crazy. It was.
I ain't no.
You play for the Bugs.
Travis Hunter, bro.
Oh my god.
It just really boggled my mind that this dude, fucking someone that I found a long ass time ago, I was like, this is pretty cool, has turned into this. And again, the thick stick boy, that's your handle, and I guess it's also his handle on Twitch. So it's something that he wants to, you know, stick with. Really? Thick stick boy is what you want to be known as? That's what you want people to call you? I don't know. It's kind of fucking weird. And again, this whole thing is just coming from her asking for a pause button in a single player game. Yes, I know there's multiplayer in Elden Ring, but holy fuck, you have to like go and actually enable it. It's not just, it doesn't just happen all the time. You're not constant, it's not an MMO. Right? So having a pause button really isn't that crazy. And on top of that, the game already has pause functionality. Even during a boss fight, if you go into the menu, right, inspect an item and have it do the little explanation, it'll pause the game completely. So it already has pause functionality. And if you're playing on PC, if you go suspend the task in Task Manager, shout out Mudahar for showing this. I've been playing Elden Ring on PC since it came out, and I had no idea you could do that. Probably would help me a lot. But if you fucking suspend the task, it just pauses. So it's like, there are ways to pause this game. It's not impossible. I understand that from, you know, even from my perspective, being able to pause during a boss fight kind of does take the little edge off, because, you know, the whole time you might slip up because your heart's beating at 6,000 BPM. You're fucking up. You're not dodging at the right time. You're not doing the right moves. You're not reading the boss's moves correctly. So I kind of get how, you know, if you're able to pause, take a break, come back, it might become a little bit easier. But also, who the fuck cares? Who cares if the game's easier or not? It doesn't matter. The game, you can just use cheap builds anyway and just fuck up anything. And also, the game's not even really that hard. This game isn't hard. None of the Souls games are really that hard. A lot of the times, the bosses just use cheap-ass moves like putting shit all over the battlefield that you can't even dodge. That's not hard. That's just unfair, and that's just kind of poor game design in my opinion. Not saying that From Software makes poor game designs. Elden Ring is one of my favorite games. Also, is someone really criticizing your favorite game something that you're really gonna get that upset about? He even brings up the Microsoft inclusive thing that we were talking about, and he says where Elena works, they've taught her that bartenders are considered disabled. No, it's a situational disability. She's not disabled. It's a situational disability. Jesus fucking Christ. Twitter notes. No. Games should adapt to your new parental lifestyle instead of adapting to the game. Twitter users. She's not asking for it to be adapted. She's just asking for a hotkey on her controller to be able to pause the game and come back later. And then he also says people are missing the bigger picture here. It's not that Elena actually believes that kids are a disability for gamers. That's what the industry has taught her and how it classifies children as having children as lol. Not sure you can really defend a soulless corporate entity labeling it that. So you're trying to say that Microsoft doesn't want you to have kids? That's not what the fuck they're saying. They're saying, hey, sometimes people are gonna have children, right? And so they're not gonna be able to sit and play the game for 16 hours with no breaks, just pissing and shitting themselves.
Get off the game, go to the bathroom, and take a shit. Now.
Hey.
Bathroom and shit now. Go to the bathroom and take a shit. I can smell you. Get off.
Hey,
go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Go to the bathroom. I can smell you shitting yourself. Get up and go to the bathroom. Now.
No.
Get up and go to the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go.
Like you do, apparently, because all you do is make gaming commentary videos. And, dude, they're just saying, you know, hey, when you're designing a game, it might be best to, you know, think about people that might have a situational disability as having a child and they can't sit and piss and shit themselves playing a game all day. Deep into it, it honestly sounds like he's saying that Microsoft is trying to get people to not have kids. And if that's the point he's trying to make, again, maybe I'm reading too deep into it, but if that's the point he's trying to make, you are fucking brain dead. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ! So put on the armor of God. Jesus Christ!
He also said, crazy take here, but no, I don't believe From Software games should change to fit your new parental lifestyle. Lol. No one's asking for it to. It's a fucking pause button. That is a thing that's in almost every single game, including this one. It's just not a button. So why are you complaining? Is it really gonna take away? Is the greatest thing you've ever done in your life, right? The peak of the success in your life, was it really beating Elden Ring? Was it really beating a FromSoft game? Is adding a pause button, making it slightly less difficult, I guess, really gonna destroy your ego and destroy any accomplishments you've ever had in your life? Because if it is, you need to go outside. You need to go do something else other than making fucking gameplay commentary videos in 2024. I get it, dude. Like, maybe, possibly, adding a pause button might take away from the esoteric hardness of this game, even though it's not that fucking hard. But who fucking cares? Just play Elden Ring. Have fun. You've already played it. You've already played it. Again, this game is, what, almost 3 years old? Why do you care anymore? You've beat it multiple times. At some point, FromSoft's going to release another game. It might even have a pause button. Is that really going to get you? And fucking Sekiro has a pause button. So what are you fucking complaining about? What are you complaining about? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that's about it. Probably going to stream Elden Ring after editing this video. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. But yeah, I'm really enjoying streaming with you guys. It's really fun. And yeah, that's about it.